Breaking update on the building explosion and collapse in New York City. 2 buildings have collapsed, 1 dead, 20 hurt, others missing. And let's go live and go to the live coverage here.
These doors, trying to keep the media away and trying to get more people inside if they need help. We haven't seen anybody trying to get themselves to safety just yet, but if the injuries are that severe, it may take time for them to realize they are in need of help. We're 15 blocks away from the scene. Ambulances rushing up here to get people to safety, and just from miles away, as I mentioned earlier, the cloud of dust that can be seen from that scene and all around, even into Central Park, absolutely choking people. Incredibly dense here. As I mentioned earlier, Harlem Hospital says they're going to be setting up their own command center, not only to give the media updates on any of the injured as a result of this, but keep in mind they could be still looking for people unaccounted for at this point, so they could be seeing even more influx of activity here in just the next few minutes. Back to you.
All right, Tracy Strahan, thank you very much. Sheba, we have more information now because so much discussion about this call of a report of gas odor, and they're saying that was from 9:13 a.m. today.
Yes.
They don't have records yet of calls that may have been made yesterday, but obviously 9:13 a.m. today, so they're going to look at that timeline very closely as they look for possible cause of this explosion.
And about 2 minutes later, Con Ed dispatched the workers, and by the time their crew got there, the collapse had already happened of those 2 buildings. Just really quite frightening. If you just take yourself back to around 9:13, that female caller who reported a smell of gas in the master bedroom, but she said it smelled even stronger when she put her head out the window. So where the smell of gas had originated, was it in her building? Because her building, actually, 1652 is still standing. It is 1644 and 1646 Park Avenue that collapsed. So, you know, as Con Ed workers and local authorities and other utilities are on the ground trying to pinpoint how this collapse happened, how this explosion happened, it's just really interesting that it's just really eerie, I think, just a few minutes before this woman reported the phone call.
And then obviously,
later,
obviously when the
collapse
early
happened.
part of the investigation, but as you point out, it's so concerning to people because these are the types of things that seem to happen with very little warning, and then suddenly, Sheba, we've been hearing just these incredible and disturbing tales of how people have heard this blast and felt it a mile away in either directions.
I think it's a wake-up call, Michael, sincerely, for those of us who live near construction sites. I'm not sure if there was any construction going on in this neighborhood, but I say that because just about a week ago, there was a gas leak in my neighborhood, and they told everyone to evacuate, but it was sort of a partial evacuation and not a lot of...
All right, I'll keep you all updated. Right now, they're assuming a gas leak. There was a smell of gas that has not been confirmed yet. The President of the United States has been briefed in the Oval Office. 1 dead, 20 hurt, others missing. 2 buildings now that have collapsed in New York City. I'll keep you updated as the information comes in. Leave me comments.